Shalom. Yeah. Shalom. How about Shema Shah Barakatah? Yeah. Yo, be careful with these. Cause this motherfucker, if you lighten something for a long period of time, this motherfucker will. My whole hand, the flames came out of here, like poof. So be careful with these. You know what I mean? Don't light them for a long time, cause they're fucking all kind of flames coming out of this damn thing. Don't be careful with these things. What? Yeah. Shalom. It's your brother Chaasad'YAH. It's time to scratch. Uh, Chaasad'YAH Bashima Rashai for another day in the truth, another day clean. Double honors to my elders and my apostles of GMS Orlando in the truth who teach well and rule well. Double honors to my teachers in GMS Orlando in the truth who teach well and rule well. And a habatham to the church, and shalom to the Aki and the Akwas who may be listening. Let me open up right quick. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. And yeah, we tell you, all right, double honors, the elders. Yeah, so like the wind, it's kind of windy out here, but uh, the Wadi Habashim Shah for the truth, man, and for giving the understanding to our elder, Abba Bibbins, and the other elders from up top. But the spirit was going out today about how these people got something brewing, man, or got something stewing. I listened to two lessons today. One from Elder Aramla, and one from Amawan Abad, the Amawan Abad in New York. And the brothers was going into how something's going to go down. Something's going to go down. I'm gonna speak like like a man, spirit of a man for a little while. But something to go down because like uh they not passed that Ukrainian bill, and come to find out, cause you know how they do. They they come out, they come out, they go into some wicked motherfuckers. They go into the White House late at night while everybody sleep, and they write these laws and shit, and these different legislations. So they done passed. I think it's 91, 61, or $95 billion for Ukraine and for the JJs over there, um, and for TikTok. So they they be sliding stuff in those bills. Those bills be this thick, man, and they be sliding shit in them bills, different legislations and shit. So come to find out, like the government, they saying, boy, Yahweh, Shah, powerful, all powerful. Uh, they they uh they say that they gonna give Ukraine some they're gonna give Ukraine some weapons. So Russia said, all right, y'all give them to them, we gonna blow them up, and they did it before. So they don't put in that bill that they just passed. They don't put they have a projection. They project 10, 20 years down the line, like their houses is gonna last forever. But they projecting they projecting that they want to stay in war for 10 years, and they want the United States to fund it. The United States is gonna fund it because ain't nobody else gonna fund it. So the United States is gonna fund it for 10 years, and they're gonna fund it. They're gonna fund them. They're gonna give them money. They're gonna give them taxpayers money, and all hell gonna break loose. The Edomites are gonna do that shit. But they're gonna give up taxpayers money. The taxpayers gonna pay for that. 10 years of war with Russia. Taxpayers gonna pay for it, and they're gonna give them weapons. But they're not gonna give them the top grade weapons. They're gonna give them. They're gonna give them little. They're gonna give them little. Low grade weapons to keep the war going. Cause I heard it said, yeah, like the Rothschilds, man. Them motherfuckers. They like I was watching a little documentary on them, and they go back. The Rothschilds go back as far as like funding war. I think with like they go back as far as Napoleon. These cats was funding both sides of the war. Then find out that one side lost, so they sent their spies. This is Rothschild. They sent their spies into the town to tell everybody that the other side won, when actually they lost, or vice versa. And what they did was they did that to because they know everybody was going to invest in the winning in the winning army, the country that they represent. So they brought a bunch of stock, and they cornered the stock market. Now this was back in Napoleon. So they've been involved with creating and funding wars since Napoleon. Um, uh, I believe World War I or World War II. I mean, I wouldn't doubt if they go back to the Romans. I wouldn't doubt it, man. But they wicked, man. They wicked people. And thank the Wadi Habashim Shah that the scriptures tell us who is our enemy. Because a lot of Jake don't understand who Esau Edom is, man. He come in the spirit of Cain. He regenerated. That's Cain regenerated. So he come back in that same spirit against his brother. You know, Esau and Jacob. You know, he come back. They was fighting in the womb. So he come back. He come back in that spirit, man. And you can't do nothing with him. He was he he the sword of the Lord. He the chastised. He the rod, man. He the sword. He the sword of the Lord. How about Shemal Shah? You know, so he's meant for destruction. He's meant for destruction, but we gotta suffer through. Um, yeah, that's all I got really as far as me ranting. You know, but they definitely doing some things, man. And one out by Shemal Shah. I'm gonna get into these. I'm gonna talk a little bit more, but I I was talking to a brother today. I was talking to my beloved brother Chaasad'YAH, and we was talking, chopping it up. I just got off the phone with him, and so we was going into the small things, how we have to pay attention, man, to these small things or what people consider small things. In our everyday walk, we have to consider, we have to be, spirit. You got to be in the spirit to how about Shema Shah to like really even look at the small things, to consider the small things. You know, like I was walking upstairs a little while ago, and I'm tired, and a little voice said, "Don't lay down." So, like that. Those little voices, that you hear, man. Those be the spirit, man. And anyway, so man was talking. He was telling me about a situation. Uh, these spirits get on us, man, and they have you, like in a rush, like you think some shit, like you you feel like something is about to happen. You always looking over your shoulders and shit, being circumspect, like the scriptures say. So, he was being circumspect, and so he was like, man, I really was going through this situation, today. And so he told me about the situation, and so I told him, I said, well, maybe the Lord wants you to do this, because you always gotta like, you always, for me, you always gotta, and I heard it said in the brotherhood that you always gotta ask, Lord, what is this? What is this about? You gotta stay in tune with him. Talk to him. So, what do you want me to do? What is this about? So that's why I was telling the brother Ariel, I was like, uh, you know, you Yasharala, man. He Prince of the Power. So like we have counsel. We each other's counsel, pretty much. Yeah, we each other's counsel. So, when you going through something, you know, consult your counsel, man. Consult your how about Shema Shah, first of all. But consult the the men, how about Shema Shah, consult the men around you, put it out there with, bounce shit off of us, man. You know what I'm saying? You going through something, man, woo, 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 woo. Or if you ain't going through something, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to share a situation or experience, you know what I'm saying? Or something spiritual, you got to consult the brotherhood, man, So, we got wise counsel around us, so we got to use it. We got wise counsel around us, so we got to use our counsel. And we are the sons of the most high Yahweh Bashar Shai, man, bringing us through, bringing us back as sons through Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So we got counsel. So I was telling him, man, use man, you know. So me and the brother was building. We chopped it up a little bit. Um, and so I was going through something. And so I said, woo, 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 woo. And he said, what? And then, start quoting scripture. And then I say, I was here. I was here before I got here. Concerning the brotherhood and this doctrine of Yahweh Bashamal Shah. Yeah, I was here before I got here. You know? And I'm gonna go into a little context of it. Because I'm a I'm a uh, I'm a recovering I'm a recovering addict. So I um I I was in a fellowship. I was in a fellowship before I got here, before Yahweh Shema Shah brought me here to this brotherhood. And the fellowship was based off of the Bible. The fellowship I was in was based off the Bible. And they had spiritual principles in them. You know what I'm saying? That you put in your life, that you try and work in your life. You know? So just like I was telling the brother Ariane, you know what I'm saying? You gotta use your counsel. Um, that would fall into in that other fellowship, that would fall into using using honesty, you know. That would fall up under that category, using honesty and open-mindedness. So and I heard some elders too. Uh, uh, I heard I heard some teachers talk about that today, man. The brother Damawatia uh, and Elder Yashawamba, they was talking about selflessness. Yeah, yeah. The elder Yashawamba, he went into selflessness and how shy and how these bodies are sacrifices. These bodies are sacrifices. These bodies aren't ours. We were bought with a price. So these bodies aren't ours. These bodies are actually Yahweh Shai. He went into it, he said Yahweh Shai understood what these bodies were for, sacrifice. And so Yahweh Shai made that sacrifice for the hopefully elect, a great multitude, innumerable multitude. So yeah, but that would go up under being honest. And so you practice it. You know what I'm saying? You practice it. And so you get honest, right? You get honest, right? And this is me being in the truth. I can look back at that program. I can see where they got I can see where they got it from. You know what I'm saying? They got it from the Israelites. They used our book like everybody does, you know. And so you see it, you use it, right? You get honest. I ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying, get honest. I went and stole some shit, or yeah, baby, I hit this Eve that night. That was not that. But I'm saying you being honest with a brother, like say with a situation, and your part you played in it. You know what I'm saying? You be honest and you tell, bro, woo, this and that. And the spiritual benefit is the spiritual benefit of that is using honesty is that you get free from that shit, man. You get free from whatever is binding you, man. You get free from that shit just by using the scriptures, being honest. You know what I'm saying, like that. So I don't want to go too far into that fellowship, but anyway, uh, it's one thing that fellowship it has a saying. It has these different accolades and different sayings and things like that. And it says that if you exercise the spiritual principles, if you exercise the spiritual principles, right, which is from the Bible, you know what I'm saying, um, that it will lead you to a power greater than yourself. And that's exactly what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why they all about Shema Shai, man. You know, uh, I understand, and I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I understand true name, uh, the true name of people who they ignorantly call God and who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. The true names is Yahweh, and the son name is Yahweh Shai. You know, I understand, like, we are royal people. We come from a great royal. We come from a royal bloodline, man. And at one time we had our own kingdom. We had our own army. We had everything. You know, we had everything. So, you know, uh, like I said, it was a saying. It was a saying in that program that if you forget everything you think you know and practice these spiritual principles in your life, it'll lead you to a power greater than yourself. And that's Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. For me, I don't, um, and so that's why I say I was here before I got here because, I wanted to change my life. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to change my life. I wanted to live a principled life. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have character. I wanted to have, I wanted respect and all those different accolades. I wanted those things. But coming into the truth, I understand a lot of that shit, is worldly and is prideful. So it's like anything else. You chew the meat, spit out the bones. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, like I said, those spiritual principles, they're from the Bible, and they led me to a power greater than myself, which is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And this brotherhood and the elders and apostles of GMS. And the brothers who share this like doctrine. So, you know, uh, I was walking in it. I was walking in it, man. And just like I was saying before, man, you practice honesty. You know what I'm saying? The spiritual reward of practicing honesty is freedom. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing binding you. You know what I'm saying? You're free. The scriptures say that. So, you know, I told the brother, man, I said, man, I've been here before, man. I just got here, man. But I've been here before, And so I got a few scriptures I'm gonna read. And because if you're in the fellowship, I mean, it's like it. If you're in this brotherhood, right here, if you're in the truth, and you believe in Yahweh, Shema Shai, and you understand, um, you know, it's a good possibility that we were, in the heavens, we were, amongst each other, through the spirit, we was amongst each other, you know. You meet a brother that you jail with, just like, it's a possibility we were in the heavens together, you know, like that. Um, and so, yeah, I got some scripture I want to read, but the spirit gave me this one first. It gave me this one first. It gave me this one a little while ago, so I'm gonna read it now as soon as I can find it. Yeah, this brother Ariel brought that thing out, and I was like, whoa, this fire. Oh, 20. I had never heard the scripture before, and I remember it. Yeah. Okay. Hey, this is and you know, uh, well, I was saying that we, through the Spirit, might have met each other, or we was together in the heavens, before the foundations of the earth. And I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna start with this one. This is Matthew 11:25. At that time, Yahushua answered and said, "I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto babes." I love that scripture, man. But you know, uh, yeah, the Wadi Habashima Shah, these things are revealed. These things are revealed to babes, and to like be a babe. You don't know shit. You still on the milk. Uh, you helpless. Like that. But he's revealed it to babes. But I just love that scripture, man, and I just want to bring that out, man. You know, and how the father he hid these things from the wise and the prudent. So we gotta be humble, man. We gotta be humble. We gotta move in humility. You know, uh, we gotta move. It's humility. We gotta move in humility. But I'm gonna get back to what I was saying. I like to start off with a scripture concerning, either dealing with Yahweh Shai, a quote from Yahweh Shai, something I like doing that. But back to what I was saying, me being me, through the spirit, me being here before I got here. Um, with that right there, man, I believe that was the spirit, man. You know, and thinking like that, thinking like that, you know, um, I can be, I can be, I want to say open. I want to be open. Yeah, I can be open and honest. You know what I'm saying, with the brotherhood, the brothers, and you know, I can have confidence, in this truth too. You know, in this truth, it helps me with my confidence, with my faith. You know that Yahweh Bashar Shah considered me before. He considered me before because, like I said, man, I was scratching, trying to change my life, man. And through the years, what I'm saying, the Lord is, how much more shine, has blessed me, with my family and family, finances, what I'm saying, things like that of the world. He blessed me with those things. All increase, what I'm saying, I know where it comes from. So, but through the years, I'm coming up on like 15 years clean, you know what I'm saying? And 15 years clean, 15 years clean, you acquire certain, the Lord give you certain shit, and you scratching them whole 15 years. You like, I ain't fucking around like that. It's pretty much it's like I was already walking in the truth, but it wasn't the 100% truth. You know what I'm saying? But I was already walking in the truth. So like I know what it is to be by myself and to think shit through before I do it. And I know the consequences of my actions. I know the consequences of not practicing humility. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I know the opposite. I know the opposite of humility. You know what I'm saying? It's pride. So I can do a self image. I can examine myself. I can look at myself and see if I'm in the truth still. Like that. So 15 years of walking like that, scratching, trying to get close to a power greater than myself, or try and walk in as best as I can, as far as I know. You know what I'm saying? It's coming from the scriptures. I'm walking. I'm walking already, or I'm crawling. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So, um, I'm crawling. So now I walk. So now I walk. So now I'm standing upright. You know what I'm saying? And the process was like right on time, because like that fellowship was getting kind of old, man, because it was, it's anything in there as long as you ain't doing dope. You know what I'm saying? You can be anything, you can say anything, you can do anything, but it was like I graduated. You know what I'm saying? When the Lord opened His truth up to me, it was like I graduated. So like I get to the truth and I'm able to stand. You know, like that. I'm able to stand and still be humble, still move in humility, so the Lord, how much of my shot can bless me to understand where I'm at now, like that. Forget everything you thought. You know what I'm saying? This is another process right here. So that's why I say, I was here before I got here. But I said I got scriptures. Let me get that, because I'm running out of daylight. And I'm gonna start in Romans 8:29, and it reads, "For though Yahweh foreknew, He also predestined to be conformed to the likeness of His Son, that He might be the firstborn among many brothers." I'm gonna keep on reading. "Moreover, whom He did predestinate, them He also called, and whom He called, them He also justified." Let's get justified. Let me read it and then I'll get the words. And also, them, Salaki, let me start over. "Moreover, whom He did predestinate, them He also called, and whom He called, them He also justified, and whom He justified, them He also glorified." So stop right there. And I'm gonna get that word justified, because I said it twice. Let me get that word justified. Justified. This is this etymology online, and it says made right, justified, made right, past principle, type said, yeah, made right, to administer justice, to show something to be administered. Okay, It says dealing justly and righteous from just, combining form of fierce, to make, to do, declare to be innocent and blameless. Yeah. So I got justify, made right, administer justice, show something to be just or right, and declare to be innocent or blameless. And so the predestination. So Yahweh Bashar Masah, for those Yahweh foreknew, he also predestinated. So me being here, I was here before I got here through the power of Yahweh Bashar Shah, man. I was predestinated to be right where I'm at, in this truth. And the Wadi Yahweh Bashar Shah, man. Because that other fellowship was getting old, man. That other fellowship was getting old. But I still attend. I still go to meetings. I still go to meetings. I still practice those same principles. When I remember them to do. But I got a whole new set of principles. Well, not a whole new set of principles, but I got a whole nother process to go through now. I'm gonna get two more and I'm gonna shut it down. Did I start there? Yeah. All right, this is Ephesians 1 and 5. I'm gonna get three more. Then I'm gonna shut it down. This is Ephesians 1 and 5. He predestinated us to be adopted as his sons through Yahweh Shah HaMashiach in accordance with his pleasure and his will. And that was Ephesians 1 and 5. This is Ephesians 1 and 11. In whom also we have obtained an inheritance, being predestinated according to the purpose of him who worketh all things after the counsel of his own will. So when you get this truth, it was already ordained in the heavens, man. And hopefully Adawan Ratazah, we hold on until the end, man. We hold on until the very end. I'm gonna get one more, I'm gonna shut it down. One more. It's Ephesians 1, 4 and 5. And it reads, according as he hath chosen us in him before the foundations of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. So we should be holy. We should be set, and holy means set apart, not of the world, and love is the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Obeying the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, and trusting, having faith and believing, and trust, and then trusting, you know. Yeah, that's all I got. Wadi Habashamal Shah, y'all edified, and Alwan Ratazah, I see y'all tomorrow, man. Cause man, I got like 3 different lessons, man, today. Just today, I wrote them down. Now I'm just gonna marinate on them a little bit and see what the spirit bring me. See what I can find and what the spirit bring me to understand, and I'll share it. But yeah, I hope you edified this lesson. Double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS. Double honors to my elders, GMS Orlando and the Truth, and the Habatham to the church, and Shalom to the Akim and Akwas. And the Habatham to the hopefully elect 144,000. Shalom.